and also video is consumption is going, through the roof as well.
Yes, it is. And even just in doing live video like we have been for these past few months, I've learned a lot as far as how to keyword optimize and learn some strategies from you as well.
Yeah. I mean, here's the challenge. If you don't do this, if you don't actually, if you don't leverage what we're talking about today, which is how to identify what keywords are generating a YouTube video result on Google, then you're basically just going to waste your time keyword optimizing for a specific word if it's not going to show up in the search results on Google itself. I mean, you've got YouTube as well that will obviously show the video in the YouTube search results, but primarily 50 to 60% of the traffic you're going to get is from Google search. And so it really is important to know, what keywords for Google, Bing, Yahoo, etc., but primarily Google, are going to actually show that thumbnail for the video that you're trying to rank. And the other thing, the problem is that if you don't know this, I mean, you're just, like I said, you're going to waste your time. You're going to create content that is not going to get you the results that you want, which is inbound phone calls and leads and conversions. And the other thing is that we're going to talk about is, how do you, what are the specifics about, that you want to, what do you want to do with a video? What will actually get the video ranked? Where do you have to put the keywords in order to get that video ranked for a particular word on Google or any of the other search engines? So, and if you don't do that, I mean, if you don't keyword optimize a video, then it's just not gonna rank. And again, you're just not gonna get the results, and you're gonna end up wasting time and money.
Yep, I agree. Okay, so I'm going to share my page, and we'll just show our rank tracking report here. Okay, so what this rank tracking report does is it gives us some insight on rankings by position, rankings by change. So it'll tell us anywhere between position 1 through position 51, and I have identified 99 different keywords that are specific to the target of our client or who their audience is. And so from this rankings table, we have the keywords here. And so these specific keywords that we've identified will then tell us if it is a video on YouTube that would be Google displays the video results for this keyword. So then we utilize that information on how to create the video and then keyword optimize it as well.
Yeah. So this just to let everybody know. So this is one of the reports that we generate on a monthly basis for our customers in order to, like Crystal said, we call it the rank tracker report. We actually, primarily what we do is we use it to track how one of our clients is ranking for one of their 99 keywords. There's 99 keywords that we can actually track on this report. And you can see that it tracks the rankings for Bing, Yahoo, and Google, all three of the top search engines. And what that does is it gives us an opportunity to really identify, what benefits that the client's getting from actually, us optimizing the video for those keywords. And the beautiful thing is on the left-hand side there, you can see some little symbols. And one of those symbols is a little blue, looks like little, front of a business. And what that does is that tells you if that particular keyword is generating a result for Google My Business. And the other thing that you'll see there, and hopefully you can just highlight, Crystal, is that, yeah, right there is there's the little YouTube play button that is, ubiquitous for YouTube. And that identifies the keywords that are generating a YouTube video on the search results. So that thumbnail that is so valuable to get on the first page is what's showing up there on that for that particular keyword. So in other words, that is a keyword right there that is associated with that little red logo there. That keyword is one that you'd want to target in order to for or with your YouTube video. And yeah, that's the main thing that I wanted to point out here on this particular report. And I think that there's the other thing that is really important in terms of optimizing a video. We've talked about that in other videos, I think, Crystal, but I think it really is important to mention again, the importance of a couple of different strategies here. Number one is getting that video on a blog. Okay. YouTube and Google are very aware of what or whether you're using or embedding that YouTube video in the search results. And remember, with these YouTube videos, what we're trying to do here is we're trying to get them to rank as high as we possibly can in the search results, both for Google, Bing, Yahoo, and for YouTube itself. I mean, YouTube is one of the top, one of the top search engines. A lot of people say that it's actually the number 2 search engine in the world. And so you want to get that video to rank for not only, for the keywords that you're targeting on Google, but also on YouTube as well. And one of the best ways to do that is to actually embed the video onto a blog post that you have on your website. Okay, when you do that, what ends up happening is that there you go. So there's the video embedded on the blog post, and what Google sees is it sees that video is actually there on an external site. And so what it does, it says, okay, well, this must be an important video, important enough to put it on their own personal website. And so what we're going to do is we'll rank, as a result, they end up ranking that video higher in the search results. It's a fact that's been going on for years. And that's one of the things, it's one of the strategies that I would implement if I were you. If you have a blog, I would embed that video other places besides just, I would embed that video as many places as you possibly can, is just to summarize. And then the other thing is what do you do in order to optimize a video? What things do you need to do in order to optimize a video for a particular keyword? Okay, well, first and foremost, I would only target one keyword per video. Okay, so one keyword, one video.
Like we have here.
Yep, exactly. So what you do is, and this is, in another video, and by the way, I want you to understand, and we talked about this before, is Facebook is different than Google. Google and YouTube is all about long-term discoverability. People being able to discover that video through the search engine that is on YouTube and on Google. It's not so much of a social sharing platform. So it's very important. It's all important, really, that you really have a strategy in place for ranking as high as you possibly can for that video or with that video for any particular keyword. And the only way to really do that is to first identify what those keywords are. And we've talked about that in another video. But the second thing is once you've identified what keyword to target, the second thing to do is to put that keyword in the title, in the description, and in the tags of that particular video. And then if you can, order a transcript of the video, put the transcript in the description of the video. Also make the description, at least, 3, 4, 5 sentences, maybe a couple paragraphs outside of that transcript, make it about that long. Okay. And also put that keyword in as close to the beginning of the title and as close to the beginning of the description as possible. And also put it in as like I said, in the tags as well of the video. The other thing is go to the second page And in the advanced section, or the second page of where you're editing the video, and go in, let's see, in the advanced settings, that's the basic information. Now at the bottom, so you go to the advanced, right next to where it says, yeah, so you were right above the title, it says advanced settings. Right above the title where you're editing the title. No, down below. Oh,
gotcha.
Down below the video. Yep.
Right here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So right there, you can identify and even put in their video location, recording date, all the things that you put in there. And the other thing is this is not really a local SEO thing, but what I would do also is, if you go back, Crystal, go to the top.
Okay.
Go to the top of the, yep. And then right there where it says cards, and then end screen and annotations. Okay. End screen and annotations, that is very important it's so important for you to add end screen and annotations to a video, because when you do, you end up connecting your videos together. And that is so important to just make it. I've heard that the numbers are close to 20% increase in views just by adding end screen and annotations in the video, and where you actually add additional other videos that are suggested that are similar to that video as options for them to go and view. So in other words, you want to get as many views as possible. And I gotta think that if you take the time, look, Google and YouTube, what they want you to do, or any of these platforms, they just want you to use the platform to its fullest extent. And what does that mean? Well, that means using all of the tools available to you. So creating a end screen and annotation for the video. So you're driving traffic to other videos that are similar to that video, so that when somebody sees at the end screen, at the last part of the video, what they see is they'll see the other options of videos that are titled similarly, but that will get them to want to watch those videos. If you're not doing that, you're literally just throwing out 10 to 15% of the views that you could possibly get. And like I said, I've got to think that by doing that, it will help your local SEO, or it will help your search engine optimization for that video as well. Just like adding as much description as possible in the description section, and just using the other tools. Like, the other thing is creating a playlist. If you create a playlist out of your videos, okay, so with videos like you're putting in the end screen section here, take those same videos that are similar and put them in a playlist, so that you can ultimately draw, so that ultimately what you're doing is you're creating a playlist. You're basically what do they call it, Crystal, when you put other videos together? I mean, what you're doing is you're compiling lists of really good videos, and pull in videos that are not just yours, but videos that are from other companies maybe that make the same point as your video. But the beautiful thing about playlists is that really it's like creating a video and keyword optimize a video all by itself, because you're able to put a title and a description in for the playlist itself. So you want to target, for example, one of those main keywords. So if you have a main keyword that you're targeting, you might want to create a playlist about that keyword or around that keyword, and put that same keyword in the title and the description, etc., for that particular playlist as well. So this is another strategy that you can implement, is creating playlists in order to really optimize and keyword optimize your videos, so that you can actually get more views on them. So just to summarize again, first and foremost, identify what keywords are actually generating YouTube videos, okay, in the search results, both on Google and Bing and Yahoo. And if you don't have a rank tracker report like we do, there's the actual YouTube little red icon right there that shows that that's a great prime keyword right there. What is that keyword? It says travel agency, Murray, Utah. If I were that company, I would create a YouTube video and title it exactly that keyword. Put that exact keyword somewhere in the title, somewhere in the description, somewhere in the tags. I would create a playlist around that video, I would get that video transcribed, put the transcription in the description of the video. I would also put the end annotations or the end screen and annotations in there, so that you're basically redirecting people to other videos that are similar to that video, and then fill out the time recorded, the location recorded, everything else that you possibly can. And what I would do is directly from the YouTube video itself, I would share that video out to as many of those platforms that are associated there, because you better believe that when YouTube is paying attention to that, okay? And again, they're paying attention to the fact that if you're embedding the video in your blog post, okay? And I would also make that blog post, I would keyword optimize that blog post as well for your particular keywords, okay? So in other words, if you're targeting a particular keyword for that video, there you go. You've literally named that, you've targeted that same keyword for the blog post as well. Now, keep in mind, you can target up to 5 keywords with a blog post, only 1 keyword for the video, okay? 5 for the blog post. I would recommend a plugin like Yoast. Yoast is great for WordPress. It helps you really do a great job of keyword optimizing any blog post that you have. And that's really it. I mean, I think we've gone for, about 18 minutes. Those are really cool pictures there you got behind you today. I love the heart. That's really cool.
Oh. Thank you.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the blog, and I'm like, where's the heart?
No, that's really cool.
Yeah.
I like that. Is that your kids drew that?
That's awesome. My kiddos drew it. They drew me some
That's cool
stuff today, so I have to look at
it. I love it.
My videos.
So if you guys have any questions, go to m.me/accelerate marketing, and we can give you, plenty of additional information about this. Again, m.me/accelerate marketing, and that's ACCELERATE, accelerate marketing. And, we've got some really cool content there that we can give you that will definitely help you understand how to avoid, for example, the top 10 marketing mistakes. Okay. When you go and engage with us on Messenger, you can type in the word mistake or mistakes and the keyword, and then you will instantly get that, download that PDF. And then the other one that you can do that I'd recommend is the reputation quiz as well. So you can type in the keyword reputation quiz, take that, minute-long quiz, and you'll know exactly where you stand with your reputation online, and you'll get a little quiz grade at the end. And anything else, Crystal? What else did I?
Let's see. Next week, nope, you didn't miss anything. I have all those links in the comments as well. Next week we will talk about Google My Business. The week after that will be reputation management, and so that's what we've got going on for the next couple of weeks.
Awesome. Cool. Awesome. Well, thank you, Crystal. And guys, let us know if you have any questions. We will get back to you within minutes. Like, seriously, like, we pride ourselves on, communicating via chat. I mean, we eat and drink, what we recommend, and we drink our own Kool-Aid, so to speak. And, one of the things that we really pride ourselves on is jumping into chat quickly, so that we can answer your questions, and we've got the whole team on board with that. So if I don't answer, Crystal will jump in, or somebody else will jump in order to answer your question, quickly via chat, and give you some really good value. All right, cool.
All right. Create a great rest of your day, everyone.